YouTube. This is your girl, Simply Love, Sandra, aka Simply Love. How about that? Like I always say. How are you guys? Thank you for hanging in there with me with all the technical difficulties. I don't know if it has something to do with, I don't know, the new moon or whatever it is, strawberry moon that we had. I got a strawberry reading for you guys at the end of the video as well as a bonus, because I was up under the cherry moon a while back when that cherry moon was, and I got a lot of positive vibes from that moon. I got a lot of energy and stuff. Um, this is a very emotional month, where there's been a lot of, family members and friends and things that's passed on a lot this month. I just had a death in my family. My uncle passed away, and thank you all who sent me condolences. I really appreciate that. But that's just another spirit there for me, and I'm celebrating his life eternally, and to help me to come in my readings and help me to deliver the messages to you is just another blessing, another seed for eternity that I can call on another ancestor of mine to help me with my readings in spirit. So, everlasting life is a blessing. That's how I look at it as, we might not be here physically, but our spirit is still alive eternally. Okay. So blessings. And I celebrate my uncle's passing. Okay. Uh, what else would I want to say? I already pre-shuffled the cards. Is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Is for the sign of Scorpio. Okay, so let's get on with it. I'm not going to babble on. I don't want to get I don't want to get too emotional, you guys. Okay, so thank you so much for bearing with me through this. Before that even happened, like I said, I was having technical difficulties because we had a storm and then something was going on with my computer. I still don't even know if it's really straightened out. I hope so. It seemed to be going a little bit better. So excuse me for some of those videos that may come across like my voice sounding funny and all. Y'all know what that stuff is. You familiar with that. Shit happens, It ain't nothing we could do about it. But just go, with the bumps and bruises of life and technology. It ain't perfect, okay? But I do try my best. Most of the time my videos are okay. But when that stuff comes out, there ain't nothing I can do about that, okay? But I do give you guys my all. So, the beginning of reading, already pre-shuffled the cards. Ask the spirit guides to come in and give messages. It's just general. It's just like you opening the newspaper and reading what they have in the newspaper. Be like a personal private reading. You know what to do. I am still doing my special with Name Your Price. Email me, tell me the price that you want for 30 minutes, and I'll send you an invoice, PayPal. You need to go ahead and pay it because I'm filling up. First come, first serve. That's all I can say. I'm not going to argue with nobody about slots and can you do me today and all this stuff. I am filled up, you guys. So it's at the end of the month. I think I don't have my schedule with me now. Today, I'm just using the day to get the rest of these videos out because, I've been through some things already with family and technical wise. Okay, so, yeah. If you want a full hour, you're going to have to pay the regular price, which is listed on the website as well. And all that information is below. So, like I said, first come, first serve. If somebody, only thing I can tell you is somebody cancels or, read the reschedule, then I'll, get the next one below to get the bump up. That's all I can do. So don't call me and ask me if I could do it that same day and all that. I can't because I'm just too booked up because of the special. Please understand that. So, but if I do send you one, you still interested, once you get your invoice, go ahead and pay it because other people are just coming in like clockwork and they're just going to be bumped up ahead of you and you're just going to be further behind. All right, now with that said, let's get on with the reading for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, okay? And this is just general. The gender is not equivalent, okay? Because we have male and females watching. So I'm using my cards, Simply Love's Affirmation Oracle cards, okay? And thank you all who purchased them. They are still for sale if you'd like to have them. So what I picked for you, Scorpio, is this. If you have... I'm sorry. If a man or a woman saying he or she loves you, but acts as though he or she doesn't, then act like a plane and take off. Bam! I know it says ladies there, but if you're a man, I just said it. All right? Act like a plane and take off. If somebody's just not showing you that they care. That's your overall energy, Scorpio. So let's begin. On the first week, I see here you got the Ten of Swords. So yes, it is ending. Take off. Some of y'all need to take off, okay? Leave the situation alone and move on. It's the end of but tens are, you know, new beginnings. You ain't completely dead yet, but there's enough knives in your back to let you know that this is over. You know, I'm here, how many knives are going to be shoved in your back before you get it, before you get up and move? So this is an opportunity for you to get up and move. You know, knives, you know, that's about communication. It's also about, you know, your mental thoughts. You know, some of y'all knowing that something's over and done with, and you know you got to move on. So, you know, with the 10 is giving you an opportunity. They're saying something needs to come to an end or has come to an end for some of you, and it's time to move forward. Because why? You got the Devil card, okay? Major Arcana. So it was an unhealthy relationship for some of you, male or female. You know, there was bribery, there was sexuals, anything that has to do with something negative. This was negative. You know, you could have been you could have been hooked up with a master manipulator. You could have been hooked up with somebody who was a narcissist. They think about nobody but themselves. You know, and they'll put many of swords in your back. They'll hurt you over and over again, as I see happen here for a lot of you Scorpions out there. Very addictive, very not cool relationship going on here for some of you. I'm not talking to all of you. If it resonates, then hell yeah, I'm talking to you. Point blank. Get some help. When this shows up, somebody needs some direction. Somebody needs to be knowing something, where to go from here, because this is also being trapped or feeling trapped to somebody, or you could be sexually addicted to somebody and can't let them go, okay? There's some kind of hold. Somebody got a strong hold on somebody, okay? And it's, you know what? If it's you, Scorpion, you letting this happen. You don't. This don't have to be here, because all you got to do is get up and get the hell out of Dodge. All right, and start something new. Act like a plane and fucking take off. Sorry for my language. I'm hearing. I'm getting. That's y'all spirit guides, not me. They just using me, okay? So you got somebody here. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of y'all with a Capricorn. Some of y'all with Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But this is an Aquarius. But it's a major arcana card to start. Make a wish, okay? Make a wish, show your dreams can come true, and balance out your damn life, Scorpion. Balance it out. Get it together. Because somebody here, y'all got a stalker, or you're stalking somebody. I call this my stalkerish card. This person, Page of Swords, they go off with the mouth. You know, they all up in your face, okay? They don't care. They don't back off, all right? They right there. They, you know, try to put a stop to shit. You know, they're very aggressive. That's my aggressive, with whether it's with their mouth or their mind or whatever it may be. They I'm hearing stalkish. Some stalkery, or somebody won't leave you alone, or you won't leave somebody else alone. Look at this shit. All right, just a quick reminder there for you, Scorpio. All right, so now again, it's time to even shit out. So you need to, you know, love yourself. That's what I'm hearing for first off when I put it. Love yourself, Scorpions out there, male or female, so you can get this overabundance of love. You know, stop this low self-esteem business. That's what I'm hearing. Some of y'all got low self-esteem, or there's somebody around you that's low self-esteem, and you're using manipulation because they can feel the presence. You only bring about what you think about. That's what you bring about. A lot of times, all you bringing forth to you is yourself. You're facing yourself. There's some insecurities inside yourself that brings along unhealthy relationships. You're bound and tied to it, whatever it is. So it's time to get some type of help, Scorpions. Some of y'all that relate to this. And learn to love yourself. And once you learn to love yourself, it's an everlasting overflowing of love coming to you. You don't have to look for it, because you have love for yourself. Your vibrations are higher, right? Because you learn to love who you are. So work on yourself, Scorpion. You Scorpions out there that's going through this, work on loving yourself first. After that, everything else will follow. You'll have an overflowing of love. This cup will never end. It'll always be overflowing. No matter how much you drink from it, you know, there's going to be an overflow of love in your life, long as you learn to love yourself first. You're going to experience happiness with the sun. Happiness is on the way. Some of y'all might be pregnant, or some of you may get pregnant. It's going to be making you happy. For some of you, it's not going to be such a happy situation because it's right up under the devil card. You might be getting, some of y'all might lose a partner because of, you know, pregnancy. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling that, you know, as soon as you learn to love yourself, you're going to experience happiness, joy, contentment. That's what the sun does. An overabundance of love, and it's definitely going to make you happy in a family. You could, some of you I'm hearing are involved with someone who's already has a family, or in a long-term relationship, or with somebody that they have children by already. All right, that's what I'm hearing, and you know, that's the unhealthiness for some of you, not all of you. That's what's unhealthy, or somebody's around you like that you're, you know, that's why you got to be careful. All right, you going off left field here and getting kind of stalkerish, and you know, with it, because you're tied to this person. Need to balance it out, Scorpio. You can have a good happy life of your own if you want to, or some of y'all involved with somebody and they're already happy, but you know what I'm saying, you can't seem to let go of them, or vice versa. It could be happening to you. That's what I'm feeling, y'all. Some of y'all need to call in and get your shit together here, because you're headed for a heartbreak. And again, it's confirmation. It could be third-party situation too. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra's energy. Some of y'all Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo's energy. Some of y'all Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Some of you is a Capricorn. Some of you, it's an Aquarius. So, for some of y'all, I feel like you need to put an ending to something that's very unhealthy relationship. Some of y'all are with somebody who's already taken, or you're already taken and somebody's after you, and it's very unhealthy, and you need to balance it out. You need to get your shit together, period. Or somebody needs to get their shit together because they're going a little off key here, getting a little kind of crazy acting. Okay, that's the energy I'm picking up with that card. So it's time to learn to love yourself, or somebody else around you need to learn to love their damn self, because they're just off in some kind of fantasy world, or crazy in love. Crazy in love. That should have been the card that came up. Your overall energy is that, you know, you need to take off from, some of y'all need to take off from a situation that somebody could already be in a relationship with somebody else already, and have a family at that, because I'm looking at two type of family shit here. Or some of y'all, once you learn to love yourself, you can have this happiness. You can have your own shit, okay? And be happy and have a family. Sometimes I look at this card, it kind of reminds me of the Brady Bunch, where some of y'all going to hook up with somebody, you have a family and they got a family. Some of y'all headed for heartbreak if you don't want to let go. All right? You're going to get hurt. The ones I was talking about with this being involved with somebody that may already be taken, or it's just very unhealthy. You're very tied to this person, and you need to let go. You need to cut the cord. Because somebody in this shit is crazier than hell. Okay? Sorry. It's what I heard. Somebody's losing it. And some of y'all can experience love if you just turn this shit around and balance your fucking emotions and feelings. Get it together. Okay, now let's go to your bonus card. You got the Knight of Michael. Strong, committed, intelligent, and diligent. So this is a go-getter right here. Kind of remind me of this too. Somebody's very aggressive, all right? Some of y'all being somebody that's very, very aggressive. Move really, really fast. That's what that reminds me of. And it is an air sign as well, for as an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Some of y'all dealing with. Time to move quickly. It's time to move quickly. You got that, Scorpio? It's time for y'all to move quickly. Choose logic over emotions. Pull them emotions together. Think, 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 think. 2 cards of ending here. Heartbreak. Sorry to pin that out to you. Got a crazy motherfucker here, okay? That could possibly be married and already in a relationship. And you know what? Some of y'all is tied and bound to this person for whatever reason it may be. I ain't going to break because there's so many of y'all out there. But you know what I'm talking about. It's very unhealthy. Learn to love yourself. Love yourself so you can have an abundance of love and be happy within your inside yourself. A happy home and a happy ending for some of you. Some of y'all, it ain't going to be no happy. You're just going to get your heart broken again if you don't learn to let go of this unhealthy relationship. They're telling you right here in your bonus card, it's time to let go quickly, in a hurry. All right. Now let's see what your fairies have to say. And it says once you get going, some of y'all, and let this toxic relationship go. Start new beginnings for yourself. Learn to love yourself and be happy. Okay? Avoid getting your heart broken, okay, for some of y'all. They're saying you'll be feeling safe. It's time for y'all to start feeling safe. So you know what to do. If you don't, call someone. Like I said, I'm running that special. Now's the time to get your answers, okay, to what the guides have to say. So now you're under the Cherry Moon reading, okay, by Louise Hayes, present moment, okay, affirmation. And I'm just going to close my eyes and ask Spirit Guide to tell me what your under the Cherry Moon affirmation for the sign of Scorpio. Give me the page you want me to read for the sign of Scorpio from now to the end of July. Under the Cherry Moon. Here we go. And it says, I always feel appreciated at work as I value life. Life values me, for some of you out there. So your affirmation here is, my body mirrors my state of mind. I'm healthy, whole, and complete. Remember that. That's your affirmation that you can say to yourself each day when you wake up or when you go before you go to bed. This is for the sign of Scorpio, your affirmations. You can always go back and look at it, write it down, and say your affirmation. That's what under the Cherry Moon energy has to say to you to manifest it in your life. You can manifest anything you want to manifest, you guys. You got more power than what you think you do, and you can manifest love. But you have to you got to get out of your own way. You have to get out of your own way in order for things to manifest in your life. You have to learn to deal with number one first. You got to get your emotions, mind, body, and spirit together in order to love yourself. And then once you love yourself, you ain't got to do nothing but sit back and, and get the love from the universe that you have yourself, because that's what you're here for. To learn love. Okay? And that's for self and for others. All right? So I hope that helped you guys. Thank you so much for viewing my videos. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you all for your wonderful, beautiful comments. And thank you all for who expressed their condolences for my uncle's passing. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all who purchased my t-shirts. They're still for sale. And my affirmation card, Simply Loves Oracle. I worked so hard on these. Is this upside down? That's what they look like on the back, okay? And I worked so hard on them. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys in this is August. Thank you, if God willing and Spirit willing, because things happen, you guys, and thank you for hanging in there with me, and thanks for your patience. I really appreciate each and every one of you. As I say, love is all there is, and hey, love is all there ever gonna be. That's my motto. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.